Charlie, what are you doing? You got your tires sauced? All right, good. Thank you. All right, racers, you're racing a clock, not each other. Roll off on a tone. One down, four to go. Jason out front of 17-16. Brad 17-15. Steve 16-07. Zach 14-03. Two and a half down, two and a half to go. Steve Spears now up to the top spot on a 16-5-10. Looking to move up to the number 2 qualifier right now. Brad Sharp in the 3 spot, then Zach and Jason. Steve is fast lap of the race, 17-9. Brad an 18-0 on his last lap, an 18-0 for Jason, and an 18-2 for Zach. Oh, Steve with a 24-second lap. Brad with a 22-second, well, 18 following up a 22-second lap. Brad now in the lead. Steve second, Jason third, Zach fourth. With 1 to go.
1 minute left.
Now Steve taking back the top spot as he runs a 17-9 to Brad's 21-7. Steve with a 17-6. Best lap of the race by anybody, then he gets hung up going up onto the tabletop. Couldn't stand the prosperity. 16-12 the pace for Steve. Brad 16-12 with a 6. Master clock has expired. Keep them rolling. Keep them rolling.
Zach Spears done. Steve
is done with a 16-10, moving him up into number 2 qualifier spot. Brad is done with a 16-12. Number 3 qualifier waiting for Jason to finish. And
Jason
that is a
done.
race. Steve, Brad, Jason,
the race
Zach.
is completed. Two minutes to the start of the race.
No hot dogging. See?
One minute to the start of the race.
I need one volunteer, please. One volunteer, please. I had 5 in the last race, and I need 6 spots.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
One volunteer, please. One volunteer, please. I got everybody checked in. Looking for a volunteer, please.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Anybody here from Tennessee, the volunteer state? Need a volunteer, please. Thank you, Jakey.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
William, get over here. All right, still racing the clock. Roll off on the tone. William out front, 15-0. C4 was second, but that trouble on a triple is going to drop him down to third. He's got a 15.5 fast lap. Michael 15.7, 15.9 for Dennis, 15.9 for Hendrick, 18.1 for Russell. Thank you, William. Michael now a 15.4, William a 14.9. Your order, William, Dennis, Michael, C4, Hendrick, and Russell. Minute 45 to go. William on a 2014 pace. Minute 10, William Michael, well, it was C4, but he crashed at the end of the triple, so now he drops back to fourth. Dennis moves back up into the third spot.
1 minute left.
Well, Dennis with trouble there. That's going to drop him back to fourth. C4 up to third. Less than 30 to go. It's William, Michael, C4, Dennis, Hendrick, and Russell.
William Schroeder done.
William is done with a
Hendrick
1901.
done.
Michael's
Dennis
done with an
Keith done.
1803.
Michael McMullen
C4 done with an 1805.
C4
Dennis an
Russell
1808.
done.
Hendrick 1705. Russell
completed.
1406. Everybody is done. We got those racers back out to Marshall. Next up, Heat 2, 17-5. Brian, Matthew, Henry, Brad, Steve, Albert, and Zach.
2 minutes to the start of the race.
They're not the teal, they're the gold. They're not the teal Tizos, they're the teal.
Yeah. So they're, I don't remember the name, but there's gold and then the gray. I think gold's probably gold and gray.
Where's teal fit into that?
I don't know.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Talking about in the phone, because they're kind of a teal color.
Okay, no, because they refer to them. All right. So you're running
45 seconds to the start of the race.
gold.
Okay.
All right.
The very first qualifier I went out on a gray, and the car just seemed
Okay.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Looks like we got all the spots. Thank you very much. All right, everybody's checked. Let's shut them down.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Get everybody over here. All right. You're racing the clock, not each other. Roll them off on the tone. All right, 1 minute in this one. We got Henry up front, followed by Brad, Brian, Matthew, Steve, Zach, and Albert. Matthew does have fast lap of 15.8. Got 3.5 left in this one. Henry on a 16.02 pace. Brian on a 16.02 pace, 300ths behind. All right, now this time by the order is Brian, Henry, Matthew, Brad, Steve, Albert, and Zach. Matthew fast lap, 15.8. 16.6 for Brian. 17.4 for Henry. 18.2 for Brad. 19.3 for Zach. 18.8 for Albert. 17.7 for Steve. Two and a half down, 2.5 to go. Matthews moved up into the second spot, 2 seconds behind Brian. Now Matthew taking over the top spot with a 17.3 on the last lap to Brian's 17.8. But he's on a 17.10 pace. Minute 40 to go. Matthew, Brian, Henry, Brad, Steve, Zach, and Albert. And that crash cost Matthew the top spot for the moment at least, but there's over a minute left in this. Plenty of time for him to put down a couple of fast laps. Take over the top spot again.
1 minute left.
And he turns the 17.1 to Brian's 18.7, putting him back on top. So with 45 seconds left, it's Brian back on top. Let's look at what Matthew throws down this time. Matthew turns down to 16.7. He's 0.5 ahead of Brian on the clock. 30 seconds left in this one. Matthew with a 20-second lap. Brian with a 2-second lead. 15 seconds left on the master clock. Now Matthew upside down in the infield, back on the track. Master clock has expired. Keep them rolling.
Matthew Schroeder done. Henry Ballou done. Albert
Brian done to
Brevernix
15.
done.
We're not done yet. Nope, not done yet. Keep going. 15.9 on the
Brian
last lap.
Zimmerman done.
Followed up with a 16.4. He's got a
Spears done.
17.06.
Zach Spears done.
Makes him the number
Brad Sharp
6
done.
qualifier.
The race is completed.
The race is finished.
Two minutes to the start of the race.
Get those racers back out to Marshall. Looking for marshals. Racers from the last race. We had plenty of racers in that race, so.
One minute to the start of the race. .45 seconds to the start of the race. 30 seconds to the start of the race.
Oh. Okay. Thank you. All right, need somebody in a green bucket. See somebody in a green bucket, please.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, Jake's going to take it. All right, line 'em up. Roll off. $14.7 for Hendrick, $15.3 for C4. $15.1, $15.0, and then he crashes it. Well, there goes a 20 lapper. Another 15.0 for Charlie. Hendrick with a 14.69, best lap of the race. Posts of 14.8 that time by. Under 2 to go.
One minute left. C4 done. Hendrik Westmoreland
Stop driving
done.
it off the track.
The race is completed.
I don't care if the other assholes do it.
Two minutes to the start of the race.
All right, going to need volunteers. I got the two racers from the last race out here.
One minute to the start of the race.
Thank you.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
You'll be in the B, I believe. No, wait. You might be the last one in the A. Might be the last one in the A.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
You are number 6, so you're the last one in the A. You're locked in the A.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Need another marshal, please. Need another marshal, please. At least one more marshal, please. At least one more marshal, please. At least one more marshal, please. Come on. The bucket, please. Thank you. Let's line them up over here. Let's line them up over here. In front of me, please. Just keep an eye. That's it. All right. Racers ready. You're racing the clock. Roll them off on the tone.
Brian Zimmerman, Sam Bredernitz, Henry Ballou, Russell Rima, Steve Spears.
No, Sam didn't make the first lap. So now we got 3 trucks. One down, 4 to go. Henry out front, 17-4. And Steve and Russell. Steve turned his best lap 18-3. Russell was a 19-0 the time before that. Henry still out front. Henry, Steve, Russell. Steven 18-1. 2 minutes left in this one.
One minute left.
Ooh, 30 seconds left. Still Henry, Steve, and Russell. Master clock has expired. Keep going until we call you done.
Russell Rima done. Steve Spears done. Henry Ballou done.
All right, that
The race is
completes our
completed.
qualifying. We'll get main set up here and I don't know. 5:30, 5:35, 5:35.